Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Today we will talk about the Agile Manifesto. Yes, Mr. Izgi, what is the Agile Manifesto in summary?
It's a document which gives the key values and principles behind the Agile approach. It has 4 values and 12 principles. As we see in the figure, the mindset is the starting point of adopting the Agile approach. Using 4 values and 12 principles, we see many practices used, such as Scrum, Kanban, extreme programming, and so on.
Why is the Agile Manifesto needed? Why did they publish it?
Its main purpose is to help development teams in their work. The aim is to make the development work more efficient and sustainable. It was written as a response to the frustration with development processes used in the 1990s. At these times, the waterfall approach was taken as a reference in many software development projects. One observed that this model does not really fit.
Can we use Agile only in software development projects?
No. Although 17 software developers published the Agile Manifesto, it can be used in projects in other industrial areas. In some projects, you can use the Agile approach completely, and in some other projects, you can use the Agile approach partially.
Agile Manifesto has 4 values. What is the first value?
Its individuals and interactions are more important than processes and tools. People are the most important resource we have. They interact with each other. Sure, one can invest in processes and tools, but ultimately, the success of the project will rely on people.
What is the second value?
Its working software is more important than comprehensive documentation. Since the Agile approach can be used in industrial areas other than software development, many experts believe that this phrase should be updated as working product is more important than comprehensive documentation. The word software or product here should be interpreted as an increment.
What is an increment?
It's a project deliverable which has been tested and accepted. It can be used immediately by the customer. It's a subset of the overall project outcome. The second value of the Agile Manifesto aims to minimize delays caused by burdensome documentation. So we'll be able to deliver increments faster and receive feedback. But this is not to say that documentation isn't important.
Okay, what is the third value?
Its customer collaboration is more important than contract negotiation. In traditional project management applications, one makes negotiations before signing the contract with the customer. After that, there is a list of deliverables which the project team is supposed to generate. In order to have a substantial change in the deliverable list, one should go through the formal change request procedure. In the Agile approach, the project team collaborates with the customer during the development work, and this continues until the project finishes. Receiving early and continuous feedback from the customer is considered something very valuable. In addition, the customer can give feedback about the increment generated by the team instead of an interim deliverable.
What is the fourth value?
It's responding to change is more important than following a plan. Here, the term following a plan means following the baseline closely. The baseline is an approved and detailed plan which covers the activities to be performed until the end of the project or phase. The baseline can only be updated after going through a formal change request procedure. According to this agile value, one makes a high-level plan before starting the physical work. It's reviewed and updated continuously without going through a formal change request procedure. Each small change is going to add value. This type of dynamic work is going to increase the benefit of the project.
Thank you, Mr. Izgi. Now let's review the 12 principles shortly. We will explain these 12 principles in detail in our next video. Can you tell us the principles one by one, please?
Yes. The first principle is our highest priority is to satisfy the customer through early and continuous delivery of valuable software. The second principle is welcome changing requirements even late in development. Agile processes harness change for the customer's competitive advantage. The third principle is deliver working software frequently, from a couple of weeks to a couple of months, with a preference to the shorter time scale. The fourth principle is business people and developers must work together daily throughout the project. The fifth principle is build projects around motivated individuals. Give them the environment and support they need and trust them to get the job done. The sixth principle is the most efficient and effective method of conveying information to and within a development team is face-to-face conversation. The seventh principle is working software is the primary measure of progress. The eighth principle is agile processes promote sustainable development. The sponsors, developers, and users should be able to maintain a constant pace indefinitely. The ninth principle is continuous attention to technical excellence and good design enhances agility. The 10th principle is simplicity. The art of maximizing the amount of work not done is essential. The 11th principle is the best architectures, requirements, and designs emerge from self-organizing teams. And the last, the 12th principle is at regular intervals, the team reflects on how to become more effective, then tunes and adjusts its behavior accordingly. We'll explain these 12 principles in more detail in our next video.
Thank you, Mr. Izgi. We have reached the end of this video. Please subscribe to our channel and like our videos. You can support us from our Patreon page. Feel free to attend our Udemy course by clicking the link shown in the description section. Hope to see you in our next video.
We'll be glad if you write your comments below our videos. Also, feel free to ask any questions you might have. Contact us using our email addresses if you are interested in our courses. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.